Meg, 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 Meg. Tory, 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 Tory. Bruh, y'all two motherfuckers. Yo, Meg basically saying Tory shot her. It's been some days. She the first day she jumped online and said, "Oh, I'm a victim. What happened to me? I was made a victim. It's not right." She basically said, "Yo, the motherfucker shot me. I ain't trying to hear shit about shit." The passengers in the cars not saying nothing. They keeping their mouth shut. They like, "Yo, we ain't got nothing to do with it." They got Tory locked up somewhere. You know what I mean? He is not having a good time. And they trying to get him deported this entire time, which is bananas because it's like, yo, you know what I mean? He can't even make a statement. So if he can't even make a statement, it's like, yo, bro, what's really going on out here? Tory and Meg was out partying with Kylie or whatever at the Jenner's crib and all that. Some shit popped off. They did. They all in the whip ride on the way back. Supposedly, well, not supposedly, Meg apparently gets shot or her feet got wounded. They say it was from a gun, this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. Tory's locked up. Ain't heard a word from him. Meg screaming victim. She hurt, she a victim, she this, she that. Everybody like, yo, Tory's a scumbag. Should have never shot her. No matter what you do, never put your hands on a woman. Definitely should never shoot her. I, however, do not subscribe to those ideals only because in this day and age, you know, people are promoting treat me how I identify. So if you identify and act like a wild barbarian or rabid animal that needs to be put down, then you need to be put down. Don't put your hands on me, I won't put my hands on you. You know, people, period. Never mind gender. Because, see, people be using that gender shit to get away with a lot of shit. Nah. I'm a person, you a person. Respect me, I'm going to respect you. Don't violate me, I'm not going to violate you. Just because you got a vagina does not give you the right to violate me. You violate me, I'm going to lose my shit. So everybody don't have female friends, cousins, sisters, exes that's willing to fight for them. Everybody don't have that. So I'm not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, too long fucking women be running around, oh, a real man would do this, a real man would do that. Half you women don't even have fucking fathers. You don't know what real men look like. Idea of real men is made up in your fucking mind somewhere. Fuck is you talking about a real man? A real woman wouldn't carry herself this way. Anyway, Meg is shot and yo, people are ruthless. Especially women. Especially women. I've had women. One girl hit me up and said, and I don't want to put her business out there, right? I don't like naming people, but there's a lot of theories running around. One female, this is a female, says Tory found out Meg was a man. I'm like, yo, where you get that from? Like, why would you even make that up? And she says, well, it's because her name is Meg the Stallion. And I'm like, so? And she's like, well, look up the definition of a stallion. And we all know stallions are male horses, but I found it very interesting at the exact definition. It says an uncastrated adult male horse, especially one used for breeding. That's the exact definition from the dictionary on my phone. So, you know, I'm like, that's fucking nuts to say. And she's like, yeah, you know, horses are known for having big dicks. Yeah. Yo, first of all, yo, y'all see how little Tory Lanez is? He's like 5'2", son. Meg is like 5'10". Yo, if she was pegging this motherfucker, Yo, that shit would not be funny, son. She getting her old what's old girl name from Shameless, the crazy fucking church girl with all the dillies in her fucking trunk. Yo, if she was on some wild shit with Tory, but anyway, another girl hits me. No, this one didn't hit me. She posted this, and I don't want to put her name out there either. But this shit saying, these are theories from females, mind you. Justice for Tory. If you pull it out, use it. Don't shoot yourself. One thing about short guys, they always have big guns. Small guns are a woman thing and a big man thing. Short men carry cannons. He would have blew her leg off if it was his gun. Justice for Tory. Meg deserved everything she got. This is a female. These are not my words. This is a female. But she's kind of got a point. Dudes don't like... All right. The report says she was shot in the foot, but no bones were broken. Your hands and your feet are probably some of the easiest bones to break. So many of them. So many bones in your hands and your feet is ridiculous. Some of the most fragile bones in your body. She suffered an injury to the foot, broke no bones, none. What kind of gun, shooting what kind of bullets would have had to have been shot for her to get hit in the foot and not break anything? This gun was shooting fucking rubber bands? Rubber bullets? What was this gun shooting? Shorty got a point. Dudes ain't running around with no 2.2s. I don't know a dude that's even willing to hold a 2.2, let alone shoot one. 38? That ain't even really... That's not a guy gun. You know what I mean? Like, we mostly looking for the big 9s, the 45s, like 40s. Like, that, first of all, is breaking something. One of those is breaking something. Period. So, that is a very interesting point. Those are some interesting points. And that whole stallion uncastrated, that is a very... See, in this day and age, with the transgender movement, what if Meg really was a transgender on the low and she was trying to do some like what's the Old Town Road dude name? Man, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. What's this dude name? What is his name? I'm about to find out some name. For some reason, I cannot think of it right now. I cannot. Old Town Road. Lil Nas X. What if she on some Lil Nas X shit? Where, you know, she just was waiting to reach a certain height or a certain plateau to come out and be like, yo, hey, I'm a trans woman. You know what I mean? Used to be a dude. I mean, 2020 got me feeling like everything is possible. Like, not even trying to be funny. I don't got, like, what if Meg really, on the low, is packing some heat? You know what I mean? Yo, what if she had Tory like fucking Friday After Next on some don't squirm shit? Yo, some Terry Crews, I like my fish nice and squirmy shit. Yo, and Tory just got tired of her shit. Nigga, like, yo, son, stop fucking playing with me. But nah, let me not spread those rumors. No, but it makes sense though, man. It definitely makes sense. It makes sense that I'm talking about the gun scenario now. Yeah, dudes ain't really trying to sport no little guns. That ain't even the wave. We not, cause the first thing we thinking is if we get in the beef, we need a gun big enough to back off whoever running up on us, and a gun that ain't even gonna put a hole in nothing to break no bones. That's not gonna do the trick. We want guns that's gonna blow something off. So that is a very interesting a theory there, and of course Tory ain't been able to speak his piece, and Meg is, of course, milking the whole victim thing. Um, but even if it's true, even if they got into an argument, Tory shot her, whatever. Tory, what? I don't believe Tory thought that he was going to shoot Megan Thee Stallion, who has a chart-topping record and a feature with Beyonce, and get away with it. She has a hit record with Beyonce as a feature. She's basically untouchable at this point. You can't do anything to her. You should have just pulled over, kicked her out the whip, drove off, or pulled over, told her to drive and said, hey, I'm gonna fucking walk or take an Uber. Like, she got a fucking heater with Beyonce. You know the Beehive don't play. So I don't believe he thought he just was gonna shoot Meg and it was gonna be all good. Like, I don't believe that shit. Not with two people in the back seat and they not saying nothing. Nah. One of them would have been like, yo, he did that shit. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I know though, right now, nobody said that. The only Meg didn't even say Tory shot me. Meg is just like, oh, I'm a victim, and what happened to me should never happen to anybody. But she's never come out her mouth and said Tory Lanez pulled out a gun and shot me. Never. What I'm assuming happened is I'm a believer in the small gun theory. The gun was probably hers. Some jumped off. They went at it in the whip. She dug in a purse and backed out. He probably took it from her. And, she caught one. You know what I mean? Mid wrestling or some shit. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Or he probably was waving the shit like this and shit. And, you know what I mean? Did some Harlem Night shit. She was like, oh, I dare you. And he was like, what? Pow. Like, I don't fucking know. But I would believe more so that they got into it in the middle of the drive. And she was on some Tina shit like, motherfucker, don't flex on me, and backed out. And then he's like, give me that shit. Because them little motherfuckers be having like a superiority complex, fucking Napoleon complex. Like, they just be fucking wigging for no reason or angry and tripping and shit. So I would believe that. I would believe that that's what happened. We don't know what's happened. I don't know shit. I'm just talking my shit. You know what I mean? I'm half entertained. Yeah, we don't really know what happened. And we're not gonna know what happened until somebody comes out and tells the actual fucking story, which, they all probably holding on to. Meg got something coming out with Cardi right now. So, you know what I mean? Publicity, promotions, all that shit. So they trying to fucking deport Tory ass. They trying to get him the fuck up out of here. I seen petitions for deport Tory Lanez back to fucking Canada. Like, yo, bro, damn, son. Like, I'm feeling like that about Tory. Yo, listen, man, you ain't getting away with doing nothing to no woman. Now, if she would have shot him, they'd have been giving her all types of points, pat on the backs, talking about, yeah, he probably asked for it, all this whole other sick, psychotic shit. You know what I mean? Just like how with fucking, when they start talking about sexual abuse and all this, that, and the third. Like your man Common right now was fire on his ass. Shorty just outright said it. Yo, I was asleep. Woke up, nigga trying to put his dick in my mouth. She just outright said the shit. Just said it. She ain't give a fuck. She kept it 1,000. And if he don't say nothing, it's gonna get real spooky for him. But her name is Jaguar Wright. She's a singer. She was doing an interview. I found the clip somewhere, but I'm not that nice with the footage yet. But yeah, she said that shit. She was like, yo, I was asleep. I slept with my clothes on. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to put myself in a position to be taken advantage of. And I woke up in this motherfucker trying to shove his shit in my face, all in my mouth and shit. Which is fucking crazy. That Common is being accused of some shit like that. But it's just like that. Like, you know, motherfuckers is ready to come for his top. But, you know, DMX during his verses with fucking Snoop was talking about how he was sexually abused as a kid. And I guess motherfuckers just brush it off like, oh, man, whatever. But it's because he a dude. You know what I mean? And he ex. So motherfuckers probably tried to chalk it up to him being high or some shit. But people don't really care when foul shit happen to dudes. They only really care when foul shit happen to women. Like, if some foul shit happens to a dude, nobody cares. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Foul shit shouldn't be happening to people, but come on, why would you not? You know what I mean? Like, foul shit is foul shit. It shouldn't matter the gender. Foul is foul. So, I say that to say Common. Say it ain't so, bro. Cause you gonna be up the creek in a minute. Word up. Shorty wasn't hush hush about it. She wasn't beating around the bush. She wasn't whispering. She wasn't mumbling. She wasn't hinting. She wasn't doing none of that shit. She said, I went to sleep and woke up to this motherfucker poking me in my face with his dick, trying to put it in my mouth. She said it straight up and down. And I didn't even watch the whole interview because that's usually what I watch interviews for. I watch interviews to see if the person's going to outright say, this person raped me, or this person did this, or this person did that. A lot of times, people won't do it. They'll be like, oh, you know, they'll beat around the bush and say some shit like, oh, you know, they was getting real handsy, and then, you know, everything just happened, and when they were done, and, you know, I just couldn't, like, they'll never actually say it. I don't know if it's, you know, because of the trauma or because of the bullshit, they don't want to relive the trauma, or if they just be bullshit. I don't fucking have a clue. But what I do know is that she said that shit out her fucking mouth. Like, yo, this nigga is fucking like, this nigga tried to shove his shit in my mouth while I was asleep. I don't know. I don't know what you say to that. I don't know what you say to that. You know what I mean? Fucking TK Kirkland went through some shit like that. And Nelly. And I believe they brought charges up on the women. Like, that's the only way that you could fucking get around some shit like that. Like, you can't, it's almost, that's one of those situations that, like, when somebody throw that label on you, you kind of like guilty until you find a way out of that shit. So good luck to that, man. Because you don't want to be on the other end of that barrel. They about to do him filthy. I don't know. Word up. You better get out there and get that shit fixed. Google me, bitches.